This is Burned by a Flame. I first saw it on YouTube. In what I thought was a Dark Souls video, and the guy, well, it was a Dark Souls YouTuber, shall I say, who was watching. I can't remember which one. He said it was Demon Souls 2. So I bought it for 40 quid on the PS3, and I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. But I played it, and I had a few goes at having a go. Probably tried to play it about 5 times and never got past the swamp. But I don't know, for some reason, when it was in the sale last week, I decided I was gonna have it and give it another go. And well, lo and behold, I kind of started to like it once I got used to it again, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's quite comical, really. A lot of the subtitles don't match up with what he's saying, and the dialogue options. There's not a great lot of choice in it here. You'll see anyway. But this is the guy, I reckon. We'll go with the guy. Angry feminist. God knows. I'm not impressed with any of them women. Not really impressed with any of the guys either, but I mean, what's wrong with this guy, man? He looks like he's got special needs, thinking difficulties. Not the same guy. Oh no, it's not. Brothers though, aren't they? Defo. I know him, you know. Anyway, I'm having this guy. You can't pick beard. You've got that gayest haircut I've ever seen, mate. Oh, well, yeah, I can still say. I don't know what that is. They don't look like dreadlocks to me. Like predator locks or something. Anyway, you can't pick hair colour. You can't pick beards. This is your lot. That's your lot, what you've just seen. Now, it's quite difficult, especially at first, and you don't get a lot of leeway. Yeah, so I would suggest starting it on recruit, and then once you've a little bit stronger, then move it up, because you can change the difficulty at any time. Now, I had a go on captain, and I made it like into the temple and whatnot. Oh, you'll see anyway. But it was I went through all my heals and everything, because the difficulty doesn't ramp up. What ramps up is the damage, and you're unable to mete out as much damage, but you receive a lot more damage, and so you just breeze straight through your healing vials, and you don't, like Lords of Fallen, you know what I mean, they're pretty rare at first. Until you get enough stuff to make your own, they are pretty rare. But if you want my advice, you know, don't take it too seriously, have fun, and just start on recruit and then move it up as you feel you want to.
I doubt I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan. The peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army, an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord's command, swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance on the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead, and the bloodless world seemed ready to sink into an endless ice age where there would be no place for the living. There were a few who still tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the Red Scribes, a small group of scholars who
both of the dogs have just burst in. Someone's setting fireworks off and they don't like bangs.
Engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them while they performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
Great scouts. You can smell them from 50 yards away. So here we are. And just think, the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp. I didn't join the Freeborn Blades to snap pots and different trains. But he knows that. He knows his men, and he knows his powder master hates just hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful. I honestly believe we stay out of this damn war too. Looks like the end just showed up. The Ice Lords have really done it this time. All of their tail is on the brink. Nothing will stop the Deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to, or even a tavern where you can spend your pay. There's no one left to turn back this filthy, stinking tide, if it were even possible. Let's hope our beloved employers can deliver on their promises. If their big ritual thing doesn't pan out, we're all gonna be left standing here with our asses hanging out.
Rightio.
A bunch of chatty priests playing Sorcerer's Apprentice against 7 immortal mages. Sounds great. Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire, so they say. Damn, they're here already. I better warn the others fast.
I guess that's them up there, is it? That's what he was looking at, it looked like. That's kind of where the others are though, isn't it? I don't know. Never mind, well, I'll find out soon, you know. Make it sound like I've not played this, but I have played it. It's got the worst acting I've ever seen in a game or no. After the boss in the swamp, wow, it's proper cringeworthy. In fact, it's that bad I would have expected to see it on the Jim Equation, whatever it's called. What's it called? Jim Quizzen. That's right, I feel like I can't speak fucking English, man. What's going on? I'm sure I've got dementia, you know. The Jim Quizzen. No, see, I can't fucking say it.
Hey, enjoy your stroll. Get over here and tell me about it.
Jim... No. It's supposed to be named after the Spanish Inquisition. Inquisition, yeah. Italian, man. Yeah, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the side quests in this, you can miss, and a lot of them, when you miss them, that's it. You've lost your opportunity to do them. And to be honest, they're the bulk of the bulk of like you're leveling up, especially early doors. If you want to get ahead, get a hat. No, don't bother getting with a hat. You'll find this muppet here, kneeling down here in grass. Here, this and.
What the hell are you doing here? Did you lose something?
In a way, I conducted research on this temple before coming, and I learned that an ancient artifact was kept here.
You don't really look like you're ready to go back to the temple to find it.
It's just that I don't really feel like poking around on my own here. I was hoping that an object like that would be easy to find, but I can't see it anywhere. It's a round gray stone the size of a fist, and it gives off heat.
Great. What's this stone for?
Size of a
I
fist.
have no idea. I have a description of it.
What do you want it for?
Nothing about what it's used for. But if I could examine it, I'm sure I could find out what its powers are.
Right. I'm gonna continue my rounds. Try not
That
to get
fucking
in our way too
vibrates
much
one of
while
them.
you're doing your research. You'd be a lot safer back with the others.
During your rounds, do you think maybe you could try to find the sphere? Please, I'll pay you for it.
You better. Listen, we've got one or two other things on our minds right now, like keeping your asses safe from the Deadwalkers, for example. But if I come across the stone, I'll bring it back for you.
The stone is really easy to find, yeah. But if you don't do it at this point, if you don't come and get it at this point, you can't ever pick it up again. You know, it's not exactly hard to find. It's that one from Disney Pixar or whatever it is. That ball with a fucking star on it. I mean, I picked it up this game for when I rebought it. I mean, I paid 40 quid for it first time round, but when I bought it last week from the PlayStation Store, it was only £5 something. And to be honest, it's worth that. Yeah, it's easily more than a £5's worth of content here. But it's like as if it's somebody's first attempt at a game, you know. Trainees or something, I don't know. Should probably save yourself quite a bit of time and just fly around while you're already in here and just pick everything up already, because nothing starts until you seek captain. Like I say, If you go and see the captain first though, you've missed that quest with the artifact for the guy. And your new swords in here, so put your new swords on, because they're just a bit stronger. And you can upgrade them already. It's an extra point of damage. Yeah, but if anybody wants, you know, a fun little adventure, you can't go wrong for a £5, because believe me, I bought plenty of games that have cost a lot more than a £5 that have been absolutely worthless. And I bought quite a few games of, like, because they're remastering a lot of PS2 games, so I've tried a few different ones and that, and they're just crap, really. You just want to forget about them and move on now. I wouldn't bother remastering anything under a PS3. Nobody wants to play PS2 games on the PS4, do they? Come on, let's have it right. It's the trailers on the PlayStation Store. I might just spend an hour watching like different trailers and that, you know, seeing which game I might want. I'll be blagged into buying something that's total shite. I guess that's how you swindle numpties though, show them something fucking shiny, innit? But what I have been buying a lot lately is the deal of the weeks on PlayStation. They've been excellent. I've bought almost every one. Well worth it. And I mean, they've been going now for some time, them deal of the weeks. I mean, I bought Shadow of Mordor, and the thing is, when you get a deal of the week, most of the time, I'm not saying all the time, but mostly what I have found, that it's the definitive edition, so it's got all the DLC with it. Oh, like the BioShock collection. Now that wasn't a deal of the week, but I did get BioShock 1, 2, 3, all DLC, everything for it, for 20 quid. I guess you can't go wrong with that. Shadow of Mordor. I got the Batman's Arkham, Return to Arkham. That was Asylum Man City with all DLC and everything. Just got Mad Max last. And I've got tons like Sleeping Dogs, Last of Us remastered. God, just tons of different ones. You know, I've got rafts of games that I've not even played yet. I bought Arkham Knight because I did like Batman, Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. I really enjoyed them two games, and in fact, Arkham City, I was one trophy away from 100% in it, and it was the fly for like 30 metres over water, but under 5 metres in height, you know, yeah. And I couldn't find anywhere that could let me fly that distance without crashing into water. It was fucking hell, it drove me mad, and I never got it, and that one fucking trophy. But I rebought then, but I got an Arkham Knight because I like them, and now we're playing that in that fucking stupid. I mean, and I thought the Batmobile was going to be ace, going to be mint and that, you know, flying around in that, because they made it look so cool. You bounce in it and that, and you smash through almost anything with it, and then you have to use it for fucking solve puzzles with. I mean, what? No, and I won't mind. It's not fun to control either.
Did you get hit in the head? What part of get over here and tell me about it don't you fucking understand?
Alright, keep your beard on. I have my reasons.
I had to clean up a little. Had some chunks of rotting flesh stuck on my clothes.
The man who doesn't give a damn about how he looks had to get spruced up? My ass. Next time you try to shine me on, the Ice Lords will get a new conscript. So, what did you see?
The Deadwalkers are already close. I got one of their scouts.
God damn it, Vulcan. I've told you 100 times. Recon means observing and reporting, not charging in and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want him to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you? Then you wouldn't have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for them. Now that you've finally got your ass back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time. We'll hear them coming.
Yes, sir, Captain.
And if you have questions, you know where to...
Yeah. If I've got questions. Let's have a look what questions I can ask you.
The way you're standing there looking like a kid waiting for sweeties tells me you have a question. Well, come on then. Out with it.
Have you got any sweeties?
This isn't the ideal place to get trapped by the Deadwalkers. Do we have an escape plan?
If you think I'd dragged us to the top of this mountain without figuring out how to get back down, laddie, you're not going to be commanding troops anytime soon. It's true that early, but the plan stays the same. We have to hold this position until the dozy bastards are done with their chanting. What comes after that is my concern until I tell you.
Okay.
I'll go, Captain.
He's a bit of a prick, isn't he? Shut up, Daisy. What are you barking at? Nothing, as usual.
I heard those Red Squires can go for days without eating. Seems they live up.
Exploding shots, craft 10 round.
That should do it. I'll give all these to Peter.
How come every RPG's got like, that seems to be set like anything near medieval, swords and whatnot. We've always got a common British accent from about fucking, I don't know, early 80s.
Peeler, you wanted something more exciting than peeling potatoes. Well, here you go. These are a few treats to welcome our buddies, the Deadwalkers.
Sound like fucking two Ronnies, don't they?
Try not to blow yourself up.
Don't sweat it, I can handle it.
I'm not kidding. If you lose an arm, it's gonna be my ass that gets blamed.
They like saying fuck a lot in this, not as much as like The Witcher, but still a bit. There we go. That was another game I got. All DLC with it and everything. I got it for like 15 quid, The Witcher 3. It was pretty good, but I don't like the way that he handled.
The Hoppers are coming now.
In fact, Manson's handled kind of like the same. Here come more of them. Come on, mate. Fucking hell. Take you for a week before. These traps are pretty useless unless you're setting them right next to them. If you set them right next to them, no, believe me, they're worth the weight in gold. Oh, I've got my crossbow now. Always take the archers out first because they're just a pain in the arse otherwise. You can boot them like that and all. If you boot them enough, it should boot them over. That's a parry. These little bastards. Yeah. There's no shields for you. You're better off with the sword. Especially at first. The daggers are piss weak, mate. Unless you can get a sneak attack, which you'll see soon enough. I don't know, can you hear that? Can you hear that humming? That's my PS4, mate. It sounds like a fucking jet engine taking off. I need to change the heat resistant paste on the CPU. Because you've already picked everything up, you don't need to mess about hunting down items and shit. All you got to do is pick it up from your
Is everything okay, Buffalo?
from the enemies that drop in.
I can hear them mumbling. It's okay. One of those dead things managed to get as far as here, but I killed it before it could interrupt them.
That's good news. Captain's holding the front entry, Hawk's on the west wing, I got the east. Got any idea where Healer is?
I think I saw him over on the east side. We should find him when we head over there.
Thanks. I hope he's still in one piece. And, you might want to check inside the invoking room. We just came across some specters. Those things can go straight through walls, and they might get in there without asking you first.
Is that so?
Yeah, the ghosts, mate. Don't worry guys, it's not Peeler. Yeah, I'll be change out of them fucking things, because they're fucking useless. I would say normally get rid of them guys first, because they are a fucking pain in the ass. The archers are the ones that'll kill you. But you're a lot faster than anything else in this game, so you can just run fucking circles around everything. Yeah, this is the stealth bit. Go for the prick with the shield because he's fucking... because he's got a shield. And he must have fucking... he must have fingernails like... Right, and to be honest with you, I've never put 1 point into Ranger. Never bothered with it because it's fucking useless. Upgrade your damage first, and then start with your life, and well, you know, work it out for yourselves, can't you? No, it's no big deal, mate. Extra 10%. And you level up fast anyway at first. Let's see if I can I can. Physical damage +1. I guess that'll serve me the best at the minute. When you're out of combat, your health regenerates slowly, but you can kind of level that up so it... Nice one. No. Heading for the number 2 is what I'm heading for. Pick your stupid traps up because you're not going to miss anything with it there, mate.
I need some help here. There's too many of them. I got this stupid scribe under my feet. You scribe? shit.
Oh shit. And you've got some bogies up your nose, mate. Always pick up these because you can't really afford to buy anything in this game. It doesn't give you enough money to buy stuff, really. So you will be pretty much making. I mean, you find enough weapons, but for augmenting your weapons, the ingredients, mate, you're going to be finding them. You'll only probably be buying stuff to make up towards an extra health potion, perhaps, you know. That's my damage sorted out. Start with the health regen next. Extra 10 on my life, never go amiss. And everything's a basic, well, I guess everything's a passive skill. It's active all the time. And once you put it on, come on. If you get a parry in like that, you're laughing. This fat guy just bait him like that and then just set a trap and he'll just stumble into it like an idiot. Don't let him shoot you at the door. Go and pick up all your shit. And level up again. See what I mean about leveling up quite fast. Right, so you should regen health pretty fast now with that, until you can augment it with your armor. That's another thing actually. That's worth getting. Less ingredients to use to make traps with. But that is an idea. be honest, is you can also put things on your armour if you've got enough. If you've got enough stuff. Extra health regen there. We'll put physical resistance on our legs. Refined metal. And I've not got enough refined metal there. Just come back out. Just press R2 and then R1 and you can make all them stuff there. And to make refined metal you need raw metal. And you can craft the gold. How many things did it say I needed? 4, so I need another one. Takes 4 raw metals. Oh. I do that all the time, by the way, don't worry. Yeah, that's the one. So you trap, so that's a 5 on your trap damage too. I see you to make steel, especially 4 bars of steel at this point in the game's useless. It's pointless to even ask. 2 refined metal can be done though. But not 6 gemstones. Let's have a look at refined metal. 2 wanted, didn't it? That's 8. I'll take that for now. Oh, it's too much stuff. Too steel, too much stuff. So we'll just take what we've got for now. I'll be happy with it. Little bastards. Little bastards, mate. Another thing, what it's not done here, is if you press L1, put it on what you want, press L2, and then the button you want to bind it to, which would be in fact, I'm not going to bind it to anything because you can just use it, you don't need to bind it. And when in like another 10 minutes you're going to have pyromancy to bind to your action buttons. And when you're in combat, if you don't want to keep pausing it, I mean it doesn't pause it, but it slows it almost next to the stop. But you can just press L2 in whichever button to do whatever. Oh, I've not got enough chance. Get wrecked, bitch. I didn't even get anything. Oh yeah, I did. There you go. Gemstone and tainted blood. Tainted blood will make your health potions with, but I need to make some traps really. I've not got anything to make traps with though, have I? No. That's like 20 fucking... That's like 20 raw metals per trap. I've not even got any gold left. I've only got 2 gold, which means I can't buy any. Never mind. I'll have to go without the traps, I'm afraid. So far, so good. That was a dragon in it, wasn't there?
Concentrate. We almost have it. Well, that must be the 5th time I heard him say that. This stupid ritual is taking too goddamn long. Shit, here come the hoppers.
See, looks like he's been fired out of a fucking cannon. Chelsea did is move backwards, chip up.
I'm fine. Worry about those dead walkers.
Are you hurt, Buffalo? Got it, sir. Keep the hobblers busy.
There you go, this country bollocks with a fucking ball killing everyone.
Something's wrong. The catalyzer shouldn't do that.
It's that stupid bitch who's been firing them lightning balls. Good catch.
Stay away from my daughter.
I shall not let thy weakness be our downfall.
It's pretty cut, isn't he? type of mammoth human. Beat you up his arms and legs. I wouldn't even bother with the enemies. You can take them all out if you want to, but it's just as easy to fucking deal with them as fast as you can. They all just, I don't know, die with him, I guess. That was a mammoth scream. I've heard one in the movie.
Captain, I think it's time we talked about a promotion.
We don't have time for this, Vulcan. We need to move out before the rest of them get here.
The
Fair
place
enough.
is probably crawling with them already.
There's a passage to the other side of the mountain. It will lead us to the swamp.
The swamp? Yeah, that sounds fun. Hey, did anybody see what I just did to that huge fucking monster? I mean, seriously, I fried that thing. I saved our asses, and you're all just, hey, what's for lunch?
I said shut it, Vulcan.
Yeah, that guy's a dick. Why'd you always have to be the fucking dick in every story, innit? Fucking dark there, sheep. It's a bit like the Warlock Smash from Dark Souls 2, that.
Thou hast fled. What the? Thou didst hold the power to face the necromancers, yet thou didst flee.
I had no choice.
No choice. Hast thou even thought of choosing? Thou art fled like a thief, and thou hast left me, the shadow of myself, trapped here in this prison.
I did not create this situation. I'm not even sure I understand what has happened.
The hour for questions is past. Thou must act. It is I who will suffer for thy cowardice. I who will pay for thine fault. I who will face extinction. And if I must die, if the flame is extinguished, our world will die as well.
I will not let the flame die. I am in a war against these necromancers, and at last I have the power to fight them.
They all talk with gritted teeth.
This ridiculous human shell. As it is now, it is useless to us. The flame is not a toy for mewling infants. It exists to reign. Its power must not be stolen from me. We must reconquer the world heart as swiftly as we may.
Hey, Vulcan, enough of your daydreaming. Move your ass, huh?
Buffalo.
Vulcan, you hear me? Pull your finger out.
Huh? Yeah, I hear you. My head feels like a bomb went off in it.
Well, shake it off. We're still not at the end of this stinking swamp, and I'm not gonna carry you all the way to the village.
Anyway, how come Hawk isn't the one with me here? He's the lead scout. I always go with him.
Hawk is covering the back of the line, so this time, I'm the one who goes with you. You'll get over it.
Let's go.
You lot are about as discreet as a herd of hunchbacks.
I thought that elves were supposed to have superior eyesight. Do we look like stiffs to you, dickhead?
Not yet. But with an arrow sticking out of your throat, I'm certain that even a chatterbox like you could do a passable impression.
And you'd be the next one down.
Possibly. Perhaps I should aim for the largest target first.
Not if you want to keep both your balls.
What have we here? Buffalo in person. Well, that's a good sign.
What's going on here? Who's the scrag with the pointy ears?
Thanks for noticing. I try to keep them sharp. I'm called Relmar, and I gather the red-faced fat belly with the filthy beard is none other than the famous Elric, leader of the Freeborn Blades.
They call me the Captain.
All the Freeborn Blades call you Captain Elric. I have no doubt that they do. As for me, I've never had much interest in titles or military protocol. I judge people by their deeds.
His rank was granted in the field. You seem like you know enough about the Freeborn Blades to know what that means.
I have enough knowledge of your history to know that your leader has made a name for himself. So, yes, call him what you will. The fact that he is your captain concerns only you and those availing themselves of your services.
That's enough. We're not going to stand here bullshitting all night. Just what the fuck are you doing here, Relmar, you hot-tongued bastard?
Looking for you? Well, I began by searching for the Red Scribes. Prince Arundel is wounded. We had to withdraw to Valvanor, where I learned that you were expected. I just wanted to make sure you found your way there.
This is not my first walk in the wilds, arsewipe. As you can see, I'm on the right path, and we've nearly reached our destination.
Captain, those creatures I told you about this morning are gathering nearby. They're probably getting ready to attack us.
Fucking hell, he's good old Tess.
Well, those are called chrysalids. They wait until they have gathered enough numbers, and then they overwhelm you. And it would seem your little group is attracting a whole swarm to the village.
Well, we'll give them a welcome.
Actually, in spite of themselves, these creatures do an excellent job of keeping Deadwalker scouts away without raising any suspicions. I fear we'll be moving their territory a bit too close to Valvanor, which will lead to our being discovered sooner or later. I suggest we send 1 or 2 men back. This will keep them separated and occupied, while the rest make it to the village. I'm ready to volunteer, if you fear I might try and slip away. I know the area well.
Sounds like a plan to me. Vulcan, you're on it.
I want to go too. The animals and plants in this swamp are extraordinary. And the venom of these chrysalids seems very interesting. I'd love to get a chance to observe them more closely.
Sybil, that is out of the question. Have you lost your mind? It's too dangerous.
Take the slag with you.
It'll be good for her. I promise I'll bring her back in one piece.
She heals you. She's not really a slag. If anything, she's probably approved.
We'll see you at the village.
Sybil!
See you later.
She just looks like she's been sculpted out of wax and not finished off properly. There you go. Hard amounts of skills. You definitely need that. You definitely need that. In fact, that'll be your strongest thing is probably going to be your sword on fire. It's the most handy. Then fire orbs, you know, they're alright, don't get me wrong. Just later on in the game they become like pretty OP, but for the time being, you're going to be doing most of your damage with your sword, and you want the flame on it. You definitely want that. You want that at some point, but you can't get that till you've made 10 crossbow bolts, obviously, but it's time to start saving them points for now. That's just all your stats. That's your quest, your main quest, and then your second quest. You best just hiding anything completed, and then just wipe all that shit off all the time. That's just like the diary or the journal or whatever. That's the map that you've seen. Is your equipment, and you'll get quite a lot of stuff, and that's crafting, equipment crafting, leveling up, passive skills, status. Right, so everything's as basic. Everything's pretty basic in there, so you definitely want to level up your parry and the speed of casting. Let's have a look. The speed at casting that. Cast instantaneously, because you need to cast it in the middle of a fight quite often, but you also parrying. Yeah, you need to parry from, well, especially in the swamp now, you need to be able to parry from any direction. So we'll do that first and do the instantaneous cast next. Get that. I'm halfway to the next level already, so it's no worries. We'll be there in a minute. You could just spend loads of time in here, just
This swamp is teeming with life. I
yeah.
can't wait to discover all the species that live here. There is so much to be learned.
Shut up. Just go and pick up all your stuff.
I thought that nature had taken over again here in the swamp, but I sense there is something else.
Fucking dog started. No. If it don't bother me, I'm not gonna fucking bother it.
Pop told me a lot about you.
Really? He's not normally much of a talker. Or something?
No, it's not a big deal. I just think he has a lot of respect for you, that's all.
And I would turn off the tutorials because they annoy you after a bit. Because they'll just pop up right in the middle of what you're doing and won't switch off until you do what they say. Because you don't need that. So fucking take ages to cast. And X will put your sword away, so if you've just cast your fire spell, it could put your sword away while you're trying to pick something up, and then that's just a waste of fucking magic. There's a lot of little things in this game that'll piss you off, but as long as you remember it's just a cheap title for a bit of fun. You know, some people just like watching other people play.
Not this way. I'm not going back to that temple.
Right, okay. She'll heal you as well. Always locked onto the wrong fucking target. Right, upgrade my fire spell now. Very useful that. Cast instantaneous. Fucking shoot me 5 times, mate. Fucking shot me 5 times before I could fucking hit him back. Don't bother trying to go to a new screen, it will not let you go till you've been back to the village. There's loads of shitty swamps as well that come out like them tree stumps and that. Just piles of rocks. And dead bodies, you know.
Look, all us freeborn blades have a nickname. We leave the past behind, and whatever we were before doesn't matter in the company. Yeah, you know, I blow things up. Stuff like that.
Are you fucking serious, man? Put it on the fucking... Let me turn them... Option. Game. Tutorial. Fucking disable. Pissing me off, man. Yeah, do you know what? Can't be arsed with that, mate. Fuck it. Let's just get to the village.
I still haven't thanked you for everything you did at the time.
Shut up, you
Well,
fucking...
same here, I think. What did you people do to me anyway? Where does this power come from?
Despite his determination, the knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his task. If he can trust the rumors that he hears around the village, he has before him one called Falcon. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are?
The knight is called Randall, last survivor of the Order of the Amber Knights, and now protector of Falcon, this village. The new arrival is most welcome. The steward is waiting in the old village inn.
Okie dokie. And this will happen quite a lot. You'll kill loads of enemies and loads of items will drop, and as soon as the last enemy dies, it'll go into a cutscene, and you can't pick anything up until everything's dead, because it won't put your sword, you know, for some reason it just won't pick anything up until everything's dead. So I don't know, I guess it's to stop you just running in, grabbing a key item and then getting off without killing whatever you need to kill. But as soon as you kill the last enemy, it'll go to a cutscene, and when it comes out the cutscene, you'll look for your items, and lo and behold, they've all disappeared. Cheeky monkeys have come in and had it all away. Had them all away. I'll be streaming this on YouTube so that anybody who wants to watch it just as a video later on is quite welcome to, and I'll do the whole game like that.
This village has known better days. Before the war, it was popular among the rich hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, the only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. The small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The knight is quite fond of Miran, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenary see the building opposite? It was once an inn. It is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
This is a very large inn, considering the size of the village. There must have been many visitors before the war.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real bed tonight. I'm going.
I don't like talking to that guy. He sounds like the Dracula out of Hotel Transylvania. Blah blah blah. We'll have a look.
The swamp is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Galvanor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured. And the case of Prince Orendale was completely beyond his skills. And there is this beast story, doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others, quite simply, do not return. Silence. If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough. You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, weaving your limbs like fish taken from the water, to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath. While I must endure your wailings and lamentations. Pitiful.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not he who speaks. All doth fall to ruin about you. Yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your Deadwalkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own hath corrupted is to go to the world heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The world heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know, it's like something in my head zapped me so I could use my mouth. But I was still there, still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No. No, it's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams. I think...
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
What? Just because I said some weird shit? Believe me, it's not the first time that's happened.
Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Thou thinkest I crave the body of mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the world heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear my every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One day at a time, okay? I'm gonna take a walk.
Mr. Vulcan, what brings you here?
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can do?
With our shortages of food and fighting men, our worn-out equipment and the growing lines at the healing house, I cannot deny our village is sorely in need of help. Sadly, I fear that these are not the sort of problems you are used to dealing with, unless I'm much mistaken.
Maybe I'll surprise you. So what's the problem with the healing house?
Quite simply, Mirana cannot keep up. She spends every waking minute giving out supplies to the refugees and refuses to admit that she cannot help everyone. She thinks she's fooling me. I have heard rumors that her food stock is running low. Unsurprisingly, the crowds outside are becoming restless. I believe they wish to continue handing out our food reserves as though they were unlimited. This is not the case, and thus, it is not an option.
So, you want someone to put her down?
Why, I never suggested any such thing. I just wish she would see reason, for all our sakes. But I have asked nothing of you. I was merely answering your question.
I need the reports about this beast that attacked the villagers.
I fear I'm unable to be of help. I'm still not entirely convinced that it even exists. All I know is that several villagers have vanished. One villager is at present in the doctor's care, following a supposed encounter with the said beast. These swamps are crawling with dangers. There is nothing to suggest anything out of the ordinary. The refugees are always inventing horror stories in an attempt to force us to open our gates and let them inside.
It might be worth checking it out. You said you lost one of your patrols, right?
That is so. You should speak with Randval. He was most anxious to go out and hunt the beast down, but we needed him here. Now that we have more able bodies to guard our gates, I imagine he would be keen to pick up the scent once more.
Your guards... How can I put this? At first, I thought they were disobeying orders. Now I think maybe they don't even understand them. If you're stupid and incompetent, you should be digging turnips, not taking care of security.
You're beginning to worry me. Is it really that bad?
Are you kidding me? The state of their weapons is enough to make you cry. Maybe they'd be good for splitting logs.
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of our sentries, but their poor results speak for themselves. Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason, the chief of the watch. I should warn you, however, that he is of a somewhat stubborn nature.
Wouldn't be the first I've seen. We'll talk again later.
Vulcan, you must help me. The prince is dying.
Well, I'm happy to see that my talents as a doctor are finally being recognized.
There's no doubt an explosion would cure him of all his ills forever. But I was actually thinking about your connections with the Red Scribes. If you could speak to them, it would save me having the prince's death on my conscience.
I wouldn't exactly call myself a friend of theirs. But yeah, I can always give it a try. I'll leave you here. Do you have any idea how to wake the Elf Prince up?
Unfortunately, I don't. I think I've tried just about every remedy I know, but nothing works.
You said just about. I'm guessing that's not by chance?
It's true. There's one formula I haven't tried yet. An extremely powerful solution that requires a certain ingredient to make. An ingredient I don't have.
What is it?
A very virulent poison secreted by the chrysalid queen. But be careful you don't mix them up with the ones you usually see. I wanted to go looking for them myself, but the villagers stopped me. They say they're really dangerous. It seems they can be found along the road we took to get here. And apparently, they only come out at night.
I'll get you some. I'll be going now.
Mercenary?
I need your help. According to the villagers, there's a beast haunting the swamp, and it's attacked them several times.
I have heard about it, yes. And although I don't have any concrete information about the creature, there are some things that corroborate what they say. Even though we aren't very good at magic, we still feel it. And since we came to the swamp, we have all felt a powerful source nearby. The problem is that the source seems distorted, corrupted. Kind of like the one the Ice Lords use. Only not the same.
I hope for our sake you're right about that. Otherwise we're really up shit creek.
We are very certain of it. But this magic could very well have transformed one or more creatures in the swamp, making them more aggressive, bigger. Who knows? Something to frighten the villagers, in any case.
So you're telling me the thing is magic and corrupted. Brilliant. Just what I needed. Can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
I'll be going now.
The Order of the Freeborn Blades is of great repute. The mercenary does honor to its name. The mercenary's powers are both astonishing and fascinating. The knight would like to duel with the mercenary, that he may judge the mercenary's strength.
Sure, I can never turn down a good fight. But maybe we should take it outside if we don't want to break everything in here.
The knight is honored and bows to his adversary's wisdom.
Wait for me here, sir. I won't be long.
Hopes that his adversary will not hold back his blows.
Well, you can count on it.
With such power, and he believes that he could be that which is needed to change the course of this war.
You fight pretty good yourself. Where did you learn your moves? Can't believe you learned to fight like that in this backwater.
And fought many battles. He has only lived in this village for a short time.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
What are you doing in the middle of these swamps when you could be making a difference on the battlefield?
The knight has fought a great many battles,
His teeth.
but he feels he can be more useful protecting those who have nothing left.
He's eating the island toffee bar.
I have to go. I'm glad we could test each other's mettle. It was fun.
Before his adversary rushes off to fight other battles, the knight has a question for him. He wishes to know if the Freeborn Blades would like him to join them.
I'm not the one who decides who joins the company. I can ask the captain for you.
He has thought long on it, and wishes it would be so.
Well, that's great. I'll ask him. I can't promise you anything.
Right, that's set up quite a lot of side quests. Go and get this bird back. I don't get her back, then I'll have to go and get her later on.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
My goodness, let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. Looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
Take it easy though, Doc. I'm with the Freeborn Blades, not one of your refugees.
You could be Blackstorm himself for all I care. Now get out of my way, I have things to do. Haven't you anything better to do than bother me?
Hang on a sec. The steward himself sent me here to give you a hand.
Wonderful. I've been after him for months to get me some help, and he sends me an armed ape. You practice medicine, I presume? Your tools seem rather barbaric.
For someone with so much to do, you sure do talk a lot. So let's get this figured out, because I've got some shit to do too. Either you need help and you want me to handle it, or you don't, and you deal with it yourself.
Well then, I suppose I have nothing to lose. In fact, there is something that you could doubtless do for me. I'm worried about my assistant Haymond. I haven't seen him for a while now, and I fear he might have gone into the swamps to look for the plants I need. We're forced to venture further and further in to find the plants we need. With all that's been going on lately, I forbade him from going back out alone, but the boy is nothing if not stubborn.
Stubborn? Yeah, I hate people like that.
Please find him. He's a good boy. He's done nothing but help others since he arrived. Without him, the House of Healing would be a house of death.
If I'm gonna be slogging through the swamps anyway, might as well take a look around and try to bring back the plants you need too, right? Got any drawings or descriptions?
Yes, that's a good idea. I would be grateful to you. But above all, try to bring back my assistant Haymond in one piece. He is your priority. For the rest, basically, I need food, medicinal herbs, and of course, I wouldn't say no to a few pre-prepared potions. All of our stock seems to disappear so quickly. I'll give you the parchment that I made for Haymond to help you recognize the specimens I need. He knows them by heart now, after so many trips.
Right. Plants, potions, chow, and one assistant. If I come across any elven tea, would you like a cup of that too?
That would be lovely.
Okay.
Have you heard any rumors about a beast wandering around the marshes?
They are not rumors. There is something in these marshes, and I have a patient in a coma that confirms it.
Something? What does that mean? Where can I find it?
I don't know exactly what it is. The wounds don't resemble anything seen around here before. What you seek is large, powerful, and obviously has enormous claws at its disposal. The wounded man was found west of the swamps, crawling towards the village. If you really wish to fall upon that beast, that would be a good place to start. But bear in mind the possibility that it may be the beast which falls upon you.
I'll take my leave. See you later.
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking mercenaries, right?
Mercenary, yeah. Sounds about right.
You know what I call your lot? Ore blades. I got no time for ores.
At least the whores work. If you got enough money to get trash while you're on watch, they pay you too much.
Go for yourself, ore blade. Do I have to spill it out? Or should I just put my boot in your arse? Clear off!
Would you just shut your stupid mouth for 2 seconds, please? The steward sent me here to help you.
Oh, that's all I need. Don't he think I got enough on my plate? Now he sends me some ore blade from God's nowhere. Hey, as long as it ain't me is paying for you, hey? You want to help? Knock yourself out. I warn you, there's plenty to do.
Get to the point before I set your breath on fire.
All right, take it easy. No need to get nasty, eh? You want to help? Yes or no?
Keep talking.
Well, for a start, you could try and find one of my patrols that's gone missing. At first, I thought maybe one of those half-wits was sleeping it off under a tree somewhere. But it's been a while now. Maybe something bad happened to him in the swamp.
I guess I could go back and check.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was going to ask. After that, well, I suppose a pro like you, I guess you would be useful helping out the sentries. It won't be luxury. I don't know if you've seen what we're supposed to fight with, but if you can have a word with your quartermaster to see what he can do for my lads, you have my blessing.
The benediction of a drug. Better and better.
It's what all us fucking mercenaries dream of. All right, I'll see what I can do.
Right. We may be living in the arsehole of Virgil, but being armed like a bunch of tramps, we can do without. And while you're at it, when you've been to the forge, you'll probably feel like letting off steam a bit. Why don't you go and take it out on my lads?
What do you mean?
Kick their arses so they can't sit down and get drunk instead of patrolling. And show them a couple of tricks while you're at it. A bit of training. Couldn't do no harm.
Your men can't afford to keep their thumbs in their asses. It's time to teach them how to use those weapons.
Knock yourself out, Paintblade. I'll go and shake them awake.
Why not? Let's go. My pleasure. I like this way of saving lives.
These people are amateurs. This village is about as secure as your granny's underwear. Not a single watchman at his post. It's worse than I'd imagined.
I'll deal with this, Captain.
Good. I'm counting on you. Remember, if you screw this up, we'll all be joining the ranks of the Dead Walker army as soon as their scouts find this place.
Captain, just fought a duel with Ranville, the guardian of the village. And before you start yelling about wasted energy, I want you to know that it was him that insisted on it. He's one hell of a fighter. He hits you like he was chopping down a tree, and he can take a blow and shake it off. He wants to join the Blades.
I have the feeling that every new recruit I take on these days is headed straight for the cemetery. But considering the losses we've suffered, I suppose I can't refuse. Bring him here to me. And check him out.
The villagers told me about a beast. I have to find its lair.
Hawk talked to me about that a while ago. He said he'd found some suspicious-looking tracks that led back to the northern swamps.
I'll go and follow the tracks. Where's Hawk?
No idea. I sent him off to scout that part of the swamp, but he hasn't reported back yet.
I'm leaving.
A good day to you, soldier. I do believe that today is your lucky day.
Really? What are you gonna try to sell me?
Sell? Oh, now you're trying to make me feel bad. No, unfortunately I have nothing left to sell. Other than some first-hand information that will surely be of use to you.
Information? What information?
Hey, you know what? Some kind of reward would be appreciated. It's just that with the war, we have so little left.
Here, take this. What do you have?
Apparently, the Red Scribes have found a way to win the war. They found someone capable of breathing fire, who's gonna burn up the Ice Lords just by looking at them.
I don't believe it. You took my money for that? You fucking with me?
I swear, it's true. Please, we're starving.
I'll let it slide this time. Don't you ever try to rip me off again, unless you're tired of using your hands. Seeing as how you're pretty resourceful, I figure you know everybody here. Is there a smith somewhere around?
Yes, there is one. Me.
I should have guessed. Another con?
Not at all. Listen, I understand you might think I'm some kind of charlatan, but before being an outcast starving in the worst hole in the swamp, I was a blacksmith. The problem is that I don't have any forge or equipment. Otherwise, believe me, I wouldn't be out here begging just to survive.
Why not use the village forge?
I tried that, but that idiot, the so-called artist that works there, almost took my head off and started throwing everything that wasn't nailed down at me. No, what I really need to work right is my equipment, my forge cart.
And where's your cart?
At the other end of the swamp, unfortunately. Here, look. I'll show you on your map.
I'll get it back for you. You'll help me fix up the guards' equipment. Agreed?
Agreed. On one condition, of course. That you also get me some supplies. Let's see. There aren't that many guards, so about 10 pieces of raw metal, 10 good leather hides, and and 10 pieces of refined metal should do the trick.
Well, I hope with all that, our guards will be well equipped. There should be enough food. We'll see what Marana says when we get back to the healing house.
The knight heard talk of a troubling event that happened during the meeting between the mercenary and the steward.
Yeah, the short version is that I have a demon living inside of me.
A demon? The knight has never heard of such a creature. Should he be worried?
Don't worry about it. The thing inside of me allows me to control fire. Could be pretty useful against the dead walkers, huh?
Evidently. But is there not a risk that this creature will devour the mercenary?
A risk? Not yet. It needs me, and I have it under control. I talked with the captain. He wants to see you. Come on, follow me. Here, I got those ingredients and some things to eat as well.
This is very generous of you. I promise you this will save many lives.
What is that plate? Useless as managing a corpse.
That just leaves the health potions. I brought you everything you asked me for.
Yes, we are making progress. Is there anything else?
Let's talk about your healing house. I found you a few health potions. Here, I hope these will help cover your needs for a little while.
They will prove very useful, I promise you. And thank you.
You got everything you need, I think.
Thank you for your help. But don't fool yourself. With all of these refugees, I never have everything we need. If you ever have any extra food or ingredients, I'd be happy to buy them from you.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll take my leave. See you later.
Vulcan, I do love our little chance, but shouldn't you be doing something?
Captain, this is Rambo. He talks funny, but he can kick ass.
So, it's Rambo, is it?
That is the knight's name. How can he prove his valor to you?
Alrighty then. I'm glad you're one who talks a bit funny. Right then, laddie. All you have to do is fight a duel with me. And do your best.
It will be an honor to fight with a man who they say has never been beaten.
If you think you can flatter me into letting you off lightly, forget about it. Like I said, do your best.
The knight hopes that he will be the first to vanquish him. He will not hold back his blows.
That's more like it. Let's see what you've got, laddie. Not bad. Not bad at all. Welcome to the Freeborn Blade, my boy. We were starting to be seriously short of fighters worthy of the name, and you fight like a man. Well, you're a ways off from beating me. Vulcan, he's your recruit. You can take care of him. Go on, away with you.
Welcome to the Freeborn Blades, friend. Don't take it so hard. The entry fight is a humiliation we all had to go through. Me included.
The captain deserves his post and his reputation. He is an exceptional warrior. The knight will be proud to serve under his orders. After such a combat, the knight will need to rest for a moment. He asks that his friend, and now brother, come to find him when he has need.
Okay. See you later.
Greetings, mercenary.
Will you be able to help me improve the guard's equipment?
I'd love to. In fact, if I could, I'd probably already be doing it. The problem is I don't have any forge or equipment. Otherwise, believe me, I wouldn't be out here begging just to survive.
Why not use the village forge?
I tried that, but that idiot, the so-called, know what I really need to work right.
And where's...
At the other end of it.
I'll get it back for you.
Agreed. Let's see.
Well, I hope it... Sibber, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
They look like giant things.
Yes, I know what you're thinking, mercenary.
cart, damn it! That's my cart!
It was a pain in the ass getting it here from the middle of the swamp, so I strongly suggest you fix the forge.
Don't worry about it. You won't regret it. I have to fix it and clean it up a bit, but there'll soon be a second forge in the village. Thanks. Greetings, Vulcan.
I found some of the supplies you need to improve the guard's equipment.
Excellent. I have everything I need. I'll finally be able to make some decent equipment.
I'll tell the guard leader. They'll be glad to hear that. Let me see what you've made this time. Tell your boys to go see the blacksmith. They'll repair their armor and weapons now.
Finally, some good news. Great job. That fucking Asael's been refusing to help me if I won't go scouring for his raw materials all over the swamp, as if I was his slave.
You have the nerve of some people, right?
Take this for your trouble.
A lot of the villagers have been complaining about a wild beast in the area. Do you know anything?
Who knows if it's just one animal? The swamp's always been a bit dangerous. But since you want to know, one of my lads on the west gate swears up and down he saw something. And the patrol found another one tore up from the land. He's still in the healing house. Considering the bunch of cowards we got hiding in the village, if I was you, I wouldn't pay much mind to what they says. Or at least, Don't go wasting your time until you got real proof.
About those sentry guards. So where exactly did the patrol disappear?
Somewhere out in the swamp, to stop the chrysalids from regrouping too close to the village. But I specifically ordered them not to go too far.
I'll handle it. I'll go find them. I'm going. chrysalids attacking. Are you Heyman? Mirana's assistant? You okay? Can you move? Hey, you don't look so good. Come on, we'll go back to the village. Mirana will take care of you.
Heyman! Oh, you found him. Thank you. But what have you done to him? Did you hit him?
He was like this when I found him in the swamps. He followed without complaint and never said a word.
He must be in a state of shock. I'll take care of him. In any case, Heyman owes you much, as I do. All of these refugees are in your debt. Please, I would like you to have this. It belonged to my husband.
Hey, thanks. I'll put it to good use. I'll take my leave. See you later.
I forgot to get the fucking bomb. Let's see if I can give it to him now. Because I've got it in my possession, and he's still alive and everything, so I should be able to give it to him. Jeez, it's a fuck up a quest, though, yeah. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. You know, some ball or something. Oh, fucking hell.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
So are you getting on with the cure to wake up the prince?
Unfortunately, no. Without the poison I told you about, I can't make it.
I'm still looking for the Chrysalid Queen. I'll find some eventually.
Like I said, the villagers say that their territory is around the road we came here by.
Oh, fuck.
They only come out at night.
I'll go look into it.
Sorry about that. There's a fucking giant spider crawling down my wall, mate. I just, I can't have that.
I'll be going now.
Why the fuck? Why can't I fucking give that guy that fucking thing? Because you can only do it there. That fucking load of shit. You're taking the piss, mate. It's supposed to be fucking night time. And I thought I had got to the fucking Chrysalid Queens. They're the red ones. So you've got to do a quest at a certain time. Make sure that you rest until that time. Otherwise it won't recognise it. No, not there. There. Portions, 7 traps, 9 crossbow. So still 8 fucking gemstones. Seriously. Two steelers. twat. Right, 2 refined metal.
poor guys are dog meat, but their equipment still seems to be in good shape. Mason will be relieved that his men didn't make too much of a mess of their weapons and equipment.
This is horrible. We can't just leave that woman in this prison. We must find a way to free her from here.
Worst acting ever.
Do not do that! I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But Father, we can't just let this poor person die here. It would be inhuman.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
What? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
Who are you?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician. But neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon.
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil, and she is a danger to us all.
It doesn't matter what you pick here either, by the way. Nothing you do makes any difference as to what happens here.
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. The cursed woman is the cause.
I wouldn't expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort. What, were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error. I was hoping that you would escort us back to the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
Yeah, get ready for the worst acting you will have ever seen in any game, ever. Right, let's do it.
I've never been in the habit of just letting people die like animals in a cage, whatever their crimes may be. This woman doesn't look like a dead walker. That's enough for me. We'll take it back to Baltimore, and you can tell your stories to them.
Stay away, you stupid girl. No! Fools! Leave her in that cage.
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you died, you sick bitch.
Wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I'm just a pissed-off mercenary who's gonna get his ass chewed out big time as soon as we get to camp. And since there is no damn way I'm letting you just walk away from this, you're gonna come with me. We'll let the other red scribes decide your fate.
You're going to submit me to judgment before those madmen? They're no better than the monsters you fight against. Red scribes, ice lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
That's That's ridiculous. You are the monster. You're a liar. My father wasn't like that. A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait!
What the fuck?
Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you. I have questions. Lots of questions. And you had better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
Let's finish this discussion in volume.
I can't be arsed listening to all that again. I've done it all once, twice or something. Like as soon as I landed in the quest items, I'll be switching it off. But that is the first 3 hours of Bound by Flames. Yes.
I'm pissed. I gotta go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to.
It'll probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself. And don't kill anyone, for starters. Especially if he's wearing red.
That seems reasonable to me, for the moment.
Yeah, I guess 2 bosses and a shit ton of side quests.
Is it true you killed the beast?
Is it true you quit the booze?
What? That's a load of bollocks.
I thought so, but I did kill the beast.
Right. Okay then. You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job to do.
I found your soldiers' bodies.
They were my best. I mean, it's sad. So, did you bring back their weapons? I know it's not pretty, but we need them back.
Yeah, I brought you back their stuff. I just hope it helps the survivors.
Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. I know I said I wasn't going to pay you, but those lads won't be collecting their pay, so here, you have it.
I'm going.
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head to run away, I will find you. You won't like it when you do.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
So are you getting on with the cure to wake up the prince?
Unfortunately, no. Without the poison I told you about, I can't make it.
I brought you some.
Excellent. Just give me some time to prepare the cure and administer it to him.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Poison? If it kills him, you know you'll get it too, right, Doc?
A lot you know. Lots of cures are made from poisons. But I have to admit that for the moment, he's not responding to the treatment.
Shit. All that for nothing. Well, we tried. I'll be going now.
Might as well do this one while I'm here.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
I'm sorry about your dad. She took me by surprise. I didn't have time to protect him.
Even though I wish you could have saved him, it's not your fault. It's that witch.
Yeah, but it's understandable that she'd be mad at your father.
Whatever he did to her, he didn't deserve to die like that. She's a murderer, a monster.
A monster that maybe just saved your life.
Perhaps. But why did my father have her imprisoned? Did he know she would try to kill him?
He had us to protect him. And if he hadn't shown up in the middle of the swamp, he'd still be alive. It just doesn't make sense. We have to find out what he was doing. He must have been up to something, because he didn't talk to anyone about it. Not even the people who were supposed to take care of him.
What are you accusing him of?
Nothing really. I'm just asking questions. But I'm going to need your help to find the answers.
I will help you. I need to know what happened as much as you.
See you later.
Waiting to cheer up. Right. That puts me at just in above. 11. No, because there's no I next to it. That means I can't give it to him. So that would seem that all the side quests are done for the moment, and we're just on to chapter 2, the Evil Eye next. So I'm going to call it quits there for tonight. Thanks for watching.